Hi, this is Chippy from umcportal.com, and I've got the Smart Devices Q7 here, which just turned up from electroworld.cn. That's where we bought it from. It's quite a surprise. We only bought it on Thursday, so it's taken 4 working days via EMS to get it from China. Packaging's looking a bit suspect, but there's definitely something in here. So let's open it up. While I'm opening it up, let me tell you a bit about it. It's a kind of flashback really to UMPCs of 2006, because this is a 7-inch tablet device. And yet the interesting thing about this is, it's not that it's built on ARM technology running Linux, but that it actually costs just $189. That's from electroworld.cn. So I decided to buy one for UMC Portal just to see how much $189 can get us. Right, I'm going to zoom right in now and we'll do an unboxing of the Smart Devices Q7 7-inch Linux-based tablet. Okay, so here it is, the Smart Q7 Mid, they're calling it, Smart Q7, from smartdevices.com.cn. Just to be clear, on that website I bought it from is Electroworld, E-L-E-T-R-O.cn, E-L-E-T-R-O-world.cn, not Electro, as I think I mentioned in the intro there. 7-inch 800 by 480 tablet, based on Linux and an ARM 11 processor. This is a Samsung S3C processor, which theoretically has hardware decoding of video. So here we are. This is absolutely tiny for a 7-inch screen device. It's nearly all screen, and the first thing I really want to do is just bring in a device from 2006 that cost about 6 times as much. This is the Q1P, which cost over 1,200 euros. Sorry, $1,200. So that's about 6 times as much. As you can see, the screens are pretty much the same size, but what I've got in my hand at the top here is about 800 or 900 grams. This one at the bottom here is 400 grams. It's super light. It's very thin compared to the UMPC, so immediately there are some advantages there. Actually, I'm quite surprised. The plastics are looking quite good, feeling very sturdy. There's absolutely no creakiness at all in any of the plastics. I'm just trying to twist the device and it's not twisting, cracking or anything like that. Let's go around the device. So, and let's get it the right way up. So that would be the way you would normally hold it, with up and down buttons and presumably a menu. So let's go from the right hand side. That is power input, USB on the go and USB 2 port, and this is a headphone, maybe a headset port. On the top we got 3 buttons. Difficult to know what they are. One is obviously power, one might be back or return, the other I don't know what that is yet. There's also a very small external mic there as well. Going around on the other side, this is totally empty here, nothing there. There's a blanking plate there, possibly actually just for just for sturdiness. I'm not sure whether it's, yeah, that's probably just for the stand. Yeah, that's the rubber for the stand on the bottom there. There's also a stylus on the bottom left hand side. So one thing you'll notice immediately is there's no removable battery on this. So this has got a sealed battery. We think it's about 17 watt hours at the moment. So on this ARM 11 based device we should be getting maybe about 12 hours of online time, with about 5 hours of active in-use over Wi-Fi. It says it's supposed to play audio for up to 24 hours, and I can actually believe that if the screen is off on this. So looking at, underneath there's a smart card slot, so that's a SD card, full SD size slot. And yeah, actually build quality is a little bit better than I expected, although that blanking plate's not going in very easily. It's a little bit better than I expected for $189. So I'm going to try and switch this on now, I guess. There we go. Let's hold that, the green lights come on here. So this is booting for the first time into what I think is a Ubuntu based build of Linux. This is probably Ubuntu ARM that was released in autumn 2007. And let's see how this goes. It's got a little progress bar on the bottom. I'm not sure whether we can change the brightness at all from the buttons here, but we'll see that when it boots up. So the screen's gone off now. I presume it's just doing final X Windows configuration. There we go. It's the familiar X Windows mouse pointer, and that's booting up finally into the user interface. Now this should actually stand by and resume pretty nicely as well, so we'll try that. And there we are into the user interface. And one thing that's pleasing me already is that the actual UI is in English here. I was expecting a Chinese user interface and expecting to embarrass myself while I tried to work out what was going on. But up on the screen there we've got my documents calculator, Midori web browser, ebook reader, I think that's FB reader, an image viewer, Bluetooth manager, clause mail, LeafPad, StarDict, that's a dictionary, Bluetooth, Pigeon Internet, presumably a network configuration tool, PDF, and Audacious. I think Audacious is the audio or media player. So inside this is 666 MHz processor, 1 GB of flash, 256 of RAM. It's got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in. I'm going to try and connect to the Wi-Fi down here in the cellar, and it's asking me to set up encryption. Use encryption. Okay, so I have to put in the passcode here. I'm going to go for what I think is the keyboard up here, and it is not as nice as here we go. This is a typical problem with Linux and small screen sizes, that Windows don't reposition when the keyboards come up. So how am I going to get rid of that? I guess I can select the input already and then go for it that way. So you're all going to see my passcode for my LAN here. Let's see if that went in. Yep. And let's see if we can connect to that. It's connecting, validating, obtaining IP address. It's looking good. Should get an IP address from a DHCP server, and it's connected. Great. Well, that was fairly easy to get Wi-Fi connected straight away. So the first thing we're going to do then is go into the Midori web browser. We seem to have kicked off 3 little indicators on the right hand side here. Not sure why that is. Okay. Looking fairly basic as a user interface. Oh, I think I've just kicked off about 4 versions of Midori here. So I'll try and close those off. Yep. No, I guess and it crashed. So let's just try that once. It's a single click to select, not double click to select by the looks of things. So the indicator on the bottom is showing me that it's starting up. So there's Google already. I'm going to go to google.com in English, and then I'm going to go to the news, which usually takes about 5 seconds on a decent UMPC. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, still loading. It was about 8 seconds. Okay, so that was a very easy web browser page. I'm trying to go full screen on this. I don't seem to be able to go full screen. Let's try this. Nope. Let's minimize. I'm just going to try view, come on, full screen. There we go, full screen. Of course that's going to hide the on-screen keyboard, isn't it? So we don't want to go full screen. So let's take umpcportal.com, so let's get the keyword up again, down here, backspace, so backspace again, www.umpcportal, oh, I missed the dot, .com, right, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, we're already in 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I can actually get around the page. It's still loading, but I'm able to look around the page already. It's still loading up. Let's see if Flash is loading. No, there's no. Doesn't seem to be any Flash loading there, but JavaScript is working, and the quality of the page seems pretty reasonable actually. Still loading the page. I'm not sure what it's doing right now, but this is a typical speed. In fact, actually a little bit faster than I expected for an ARM11 based device. It's looking like it's a little bit faster than a Nokia tablet. Let's go full screen on that again. I've usually got a Flash window up there, which is obviously not loading, and we'll just click on one of those articles. My okay, definitely not as fluid as a UMPC, an x86 based UMPC, but whoops, sorry for that. But actually, not too bad. Considering this is $200 worth of kit, it's under 500 grams, and it's actually looking quite nice as well. I mean, already just based on that browser quality alone, it's probably worth 200 euros just there. Okay, listen, I'm going to go and do some more testing, and I'm going to have a live session tonight which I'll record. That's on umpcportal.com/live. I'm going to have a play around with this, and I'll post another video tomorrow with some detailed testing and an article on UMPC Portal with some first impressions. But hey, so far I'm quite impressed. Let's have a look at the screen brightness. Screen brightness is fairly average. Let's have a look at the battery. It's not giving us an indication of how much is there, apart from a 75% figure. I should be able to, okay. No, it's just saying 75% for the battery. So I'm going to charge this up, and then we'll that's the point actually. Was there anything else in the box, like a charger? Yeah. So before I go, here's a little manual, which is all in Chinese but fairly pictorial. There's a tiny charger here, which looks like a 5-volt Nokia style charger actually, American plug. That looks like a new Nokia 5-volt connector, one of the smaller ones. And then we've got, is that a tiny Bluetooth adapter? Is that where the Bluetooth is coming from? I'm not sure. And then there's a little USB cable there. This could be a USB, because this could be a Bluetooth adapter. And if so, it's kind of awkward because I would have liked to have seen a Bluetooth built in, but still, it's not too bad. So at least there's a charger in there. It looks like it could be a Nokia style charger, which is going to please a lot of people. So anyway, Smart Q7 mid, more really in the UMPC style than in a mid, but under $200, shipped from electroworld.cn, and also available in some different colours I hear now. So blue, pink, and a few other colours for an extra, I think, $10 or $15. That stand is not exactly strong, but it's perfect for a table. Hey, even $189, that makes a fairly reasonable picture frame. Okay, this is Steve Payne from UMPC Portal with the Smart Q7 Mid. More on the website. Thanks for watching. Bye.